Hello and welcome, my Digimon creating leaves. So, Tamers time. Let's see which new Digimon partners we can give to those. The rules, as before in the previous parts, apply. I can only use Digimon from the time Tamers aired. Also, no Digimon I already used in the previous ones. And no Digimon that were partners to any of the Tamers, of course, as well. Normally I say the starting time is the key here, but as I can't really do this for Frontier because the Frontier Digimon are just too special to be exchanged, especially in their design, I'm giving myself the year 2002 as a cutoff instead of 2001, which is still a year Tamers aired in, even though it was the latter half, but cut me some slack. Tamers is hard enough as it is. You will see. So, let's start off with our boy, Takato.
For Takato, this really is hard. Because Guilmon was created by him, and why would he create him different? So technically something different but original should happen here. As we can't have something different original, as, well, that would mean they had created one already. We have to think that this Digimon did not exist before. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but well, that's what we gotta do. Tamers really is a bit hard here. And so I think he might have created Agumon, but the black version of it. So Agumon might exist, but Takato, not being that creative, just turned it black. Would that work? Couldn't find anything more fitting for him though. Sorry. What will it evolve into then? Well, I think Flare Lizardmon would work very good for him. Still retaining the fire motive a bit. Being a dinosaur, yeah, I think that works. For the next evolution then, we will go to Megadramon, which looks a bit like Megidramon. The virusy, evil looking look is retained. Yeah, I think that is pretty good. But then we have a split evolution, because Takato's Guilmon did evolve into Megidramon in that one episode. And I think Chaos Dramon would be a good nod to that. Being red as well and evilish looking, albeit a bit more machinery. Now for the mega level though, we need something humanoid, because that was the whole plot of Digimon Tamers, them becoming more and more humanoid. And as Dukemon was a Royal Knight, why not go with a different Royal Knight, even though this one is way more special, and that would be Alphamon. Of course, Alphamon Crimson mode doesn't exist, so it, together with Grani and maybe mix in some Ryudamon stuff there, we will get Alphamon Oryuken mode. I think that works very well for him. Well, Ruki really is hard. There just is no Digimon like Renamon, at least not back then. And of course I don't wanna just use the recolored versions, that would be boring. So, something that could be as intent on fighting other stuff could be Bearmon, also retaining the animal motif here. I don't like it all that much for her. I like Bearmon, but for Ruki, but I really could not find anything different here. It will evolve into Mikamon then, because, yeah, still a bit strange, but this one looks very keen on fighting. And then we might get into a bit of a better solution here with Bastemon. But then, the Mega one. That was a bit problematic, because I just couldn't find anything humanoid from the years I am able to use that would really fit her as well. So I am going with a recolor, being Kuzuhamon, but as you see, in the Miko mode to make it a bit more different. I think that works kinda, but yeah. With the Tamers Digimon, they are so especially made for them that really you can't do much here. Now, Genria wasn't that hard. Terriermon is kinda like a pet as well, so we could exchange that with Labramon. Albeit then, again, we don't have that dynamic of his sister getting the differently colored version of something he has, but we just have to ignore that. Labramon will then evolve into Shisamon, and further, and I really kinda dislike this, but it kinda fits the more speedy style of Rapidmon, Dinobemon. Yeah, a dog turning into this dragony insect, I know. But we will go full on Mecha with Gokumon as his Mega, which looks a bit evil maybe, but yeah, look at what I can go with this, and you'll see why I've chosen this. Now, Rio at first seemed hard, but I actually really fast found something that would fit him. I just backed away from the dragony stuff. And that would be Kyukimon. You could also use this as this wild battle intent Digimon like Cyberdramon was, without any problems. I think it would fit. The rookie version that we see later on of Monodramon will be exchanged by Kotemon because that works fine for it. And the Mega one, yeah, going with the superhero Sentai-like theme, I think Slash Angemon does work here as well. So, yeah, there we go. That actually, I like that. When it comes to Juri and Leomon, well, there is really nothing you could replace with Leomon if you want to keep his personality intact. So, I think with a slightly different personality, still being, like, protective of Juri and stuff, at least later on, Turuemon would fit her very well. And as Leomon never evolved, well, Turuemon will die later on without evolving. There we go. Now, Hirokazu and Gardromon. This was rather easy because the first thing I thought about here is Mekanorimon. And I think Mekanorimon, while being quite similar, and you might call that cheating, would fit very well. As I think that Mekanorimon would naturally evolve into Andromon, but, well, his Gardromon already did, we need to go into a different one here. But I think Metal Mamemon would fit Hirokazu very well, especially as back in the V-Pad days and the Digimon World, the original one on PS1 days, Metal Mamemon was one of the strongest Digimon, and that fits Hirokazu's personality very well. Now, Kenta gave me a bit of a tough time at first. I wanted to retain his Digimon being cute, but also very strong. And he is the only one, the only tamer in general, not in any other series did this ever happen, retaining a Mega level Digimon all throughout, from the beginning to end. Well, the beginning when he got it. But then I thought, does the level matter that much? Because he wasn't a main fighter, I think just having a perfect level Digimon would be fine. And we have Piccolomon, who is small, pink, and also pretty strong. So he gets a bit of a downgrade in level, but I still think this works very well for him. Now, Shuchon needed to get another Deva, because that was the whole plot about Andiramon and her. So, yeah, why not, as a nod to Shisamon and her brother, give her Katuramon. And for the rookie version, she also gets, instead of Lopmon, she gets Plotmon. So Labramon and Plotmon, two dogs, kinda, so not as samey as Terriermon and Lopmon, but that just wasn't a possibility, so here we are. I think this works pretty well, actually. And finally, I and Mako, who partnered up with Impmon. Now, I don't feel that Impmon should be exchanged technically, but as we want to exchange every Tamers Digimon, well, we had to. And I think there's one mischievous little Digimon that would fit that role very well. And that would be Petit Mammon, which is a not much known Digimon from the Digimon V-Tamer manga. It will then evolve into a Demon Lord, as was Beelzebumon as well. In this case, also from V-Tamer, very much. Well, it appeared in other media, but well, in V-Tamer it was a big thing. Demon. And instead of Blast Mode, it will become Demon Super Ultimate Mode. So, that's Iron Mako, and I think, yeah, it doesn't fit them as well as Beelzebumon and Impmon, but still, this is what we go with.
Well, those were some hard picks. It just shows you how much a Digimon is created for its tamer. Especially those of Digimon Tamers. But what do you think about my picks? Would you have done anything different here? Tell me in the comments below. Like I said, I'm gonna skip Frontier because those designs are just made for Frontier. There's no way to exchange those. Also, fire a guild shot at like, subscribe, and that little bell to keep updated whenever I upload a new video. While you're at it, check out the links down in the description below to my Twitter and Instagram, where I post stuff and keep you updated whenever I upload a new video. And start a live stream on Twitch, also down there. Streaming every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. On Fridays, it's Digimon World Time, and on Mondays, Digimon Survive. Hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye!